Everyone, my name is Manjinder and I'm your tour manager and your guide speak as well. And first of all, I would like to introduce myself briefly. My name is Manjinder, as I mentioned in the beginning. Um, I did my master's in tourism and management from Lalpur Khalsa College, Jalandhar, India. Yes, I'm basically from India and now I'm pursuing my diploma in tourism and travel from St. Clair College, Windsor. I choose to came in Canada in 2019. I was just completed my masters. The reason why I want to came here is because there are a lot of opportunities in here for being a tour operator or basically in tour industry because country represent tourism as a huge economy setup and people would like to travel because they know the purpose and the benefits of tourism. In India, there are a lot of attractions, but there's no much scope of tourism. So I would like to invest my time and to gather more and more knowledge and information. I choose to came here. So now I'm here. I'm doing my study and I'm doing a part-time job as a tour manager in a tour company. And I would like to share my experiences and my knowledge with you guys. Um, so first of all, would like to say about my hobbies and why I choose this line. I am very fond of traveling one place to another for knowing their cultures, tradition, customs, and their rituals as well. The more I know, the more time I invest because um, there is a warmth inside me which encourage me to gather more and more knowledge about it, about tourism, and I can spend like hours for in gathering more knowledge about it because it is quite energetic and courageful for me to gather knowledge in this field. And that is why I choose tourism industry because it's very interesting and joyful. You can do your work with leisure and you can wander one place to another and one country to another um, with with your loved one, with your friends. So this is quite nice sector to do job. So I choose this because this is the only industry where I can work. So sorry for uh, sorry for talking too much about myself. Now I would like to talk about a Grand Canal Venice. This is the most oldest and famous span in Venice, Italy. And this canal is designed by Antonio da Ponte in the 16th century. And this canal is built in the mid of 19th century. So, as you guys know, the Venice is the most romantic city uh, in the world. So, as you guys know this as well, that love has no boundaries, no limits, and no age. You can love anyone in any age. Okay, so that is why I'm saying Venice is a beautiful city for traveling, especially their canals, their bridges on the both side of water. Okay, these canals is famous for old palaces, as you guys see in the next slide. Old palaces on the both side of water, and these palaces are made or built from 13th to 18th centuries back. So these are the most beautiful and wonderful buildings I know in the history, and these buildings are also shows the wealth and money and the hard work of Venetian families and people. Venetian peoples are so hardworking. They start working in 9th century because they want to expand Venice and make more and more money for their loved ones and for their families because they want to live a luxurious life and good life. So that is why they are so hardworking. So I would like to talk about the length of these canals. These canals is approximately 3.8 kilometer long. Means these are 2.36 miles long. So the main source of water in Venice is came from the surrounding lagoon. So lagoon is the main source here, and the water, as much water you can see in the Grand Canal, is came from these lagoons. So these lagoons play a very vital role because in 9th or 13th to 13th centuries, people fought for this lagoon because this is the only source of their trading and for their households as well. They they can they can do everything for saving this as when the war is started in 9th century, people are making plan uh, or building security and army for only saving this lagoon because they know that this is the only thing which they can save from enemy for good. So they save it. They are successful in it by saving it. But in days, I think Venice is in little risk due to the high amount of water there. But except these grand canals are the most beautiful canals in the world. They, especially in night, they decorated it with lights, and there are lot of wonderful places and stores on the other side of these canals, and there are many bridges which make it more and more beautiful as well. In 9th century, Venetians managed their trades and their business for spreading Venice in Italy. So Venice, as I mentioned in the first slide or second slide, the most romantic city because love or romance has no limits, no boundaries, no age. Um, if you are willing to love someone, if you want to love someone, age doesn't matter. I don't think so. Age doesn't matter ever. So go, explore, and love. And in so I just want to say, just go Venice, go to these grand canals because the canals have historical memories as well. It's also a romantic gesture to the loved ones, and this is also very ancient. So people who love history who love to explore ancient things, who love to go to those places who have some which has some ancient history and historic history. So this is the main place where you can go and spend your more and more time. So in some time, these canals are making very more and more money. So the time and power and wealth of Venice is grow day by day. So and in few years, this green due to these green grand canals, the Venice become the most important place of Europe and the most important trade center of Europe, because people come here, uh, tourism come here and spend more and more time. They spend their money here, and they love to buy the symbols and the gifts from here to give them to their loved ones. So it is the main source of tourism in Venice. Buy gifts for your loved ones and for your friends. They sell many ancient gifts and many other things which represents Venice. So this is the main source of business and economy in Venice, especially in the Grand Canal. So these canals are playing very important role in the city of Venice. And as you guys can see, uh, there are a lot of bridges in there, and these bridges are very beautiful in night. You guys can see restaurants and cafes on the other side of the canals and the bridges. So people love to spend their time with there because there are so many delicious dishes and drinks for you guys. They represent every drink which belongs to Italy, and they also gave you complimentary wine, which is the um main one in Venice. So I would like to tell you guys to please save some time and go to visit the Grand Canals of Venice, because it is very time worthy, and it is very useful, peaceful for your mind. So for spending more and more time with your loved one and with your friends in a beautiful place, so which can make it memorable, so you guys will never forget this. Uh, so the only thing I want to say in last, that please go visit there because it is worthy. So thank you so much for your intentions, guys.